Good afternoon, folks. It is Monday, 7:09 p.m., the 29th of March, and we are looking at 79 degrees today. It is warm, even though it doesn't look warm. See that? Definitely doesn't look warm. It's been cloudy all day, but still pretty much hit 80. Anywho's, I'd like to give you guys a short little update. As I said in the previous video, I've got quite a bit of these in my queue, so I am just dropping these every couple of days, let you guys know what is going on. Get you turned around and I'll show you what I accomplished. So yesterday, I got this pretty much finished. Got all my dirt dug out, as you can see. Also showed you in the previous video. This is pretty much everything. I think I might have had one more bucket somewhere else, but I'm not 100%. I think I pretty much jammed everything in here as tight as physically possible. So I got my layer of cardboard down there, probably a good half-inch layer of cardboard. Sticks and branches and everything else that I found. I had like a bucket and a half of random broken tree branches and stuff we got from a friend of ours. And yeah, let's fill the rest in with leaves. Got it anchored down. I'll show you how I have this one anchored down the same way I have the other one. So I got these little horseshoe nails. Got one there. Got one down there. And then in the center one I have it anchored down at the bottom. This thing does not go anywhere. It has a little bit of flex, but it is otherwise not moving. And here is what the finished arch looks like. Some of you might give me a little flack for the way I have this set up, but to be honest, this is exactly what I was hoping for. Just mainly because I want to be able to grow on the inside of my pots, planters, raised beds, whatever you call it, and then have everything trellis up around the outside of this. Other than that, my outsides, as you can see here, let me see if I can get a good visual. So I have pretty much dead center, and then I have these little, I'd say about 10 inches, give or take, on the sides. So I'm going to do zucchinis on one side, cucumbers on the other side, beans will be in the center. I'll probably plant them pretty much right about where the edge of these bricks is at, so just a couple of inches away from the wire. And that's going to pretty much traverse up the middle. If I can get one or two zucchini plants up the side of this thing against more or less roughly along these two sections of frame, that'll give me these two sections of here, and then like the 8 in the middle, the 5 in the middle. But yeah, and then I plan on putting some smaller stuff on the front. Only because I know that once this thing is completely covered in green, the inside's not going to get too much sunlight. Get a little bit in the morning and a little bit in the evening. But yeah, so another thing real quick, I just wanted to show you guys. I did end up getting a lot of dirt back in that thing as well. I did put my last set of framing supports on there, or bed walls. And that'll be that for the rest of it, and then I'm just going to nail some pieces together so that stuff doesn't fall apart. I do already have all my upright supports cut. They are sitting right here. I just have to get them nailed in there. But this is what I'm going to be doing today. We'll be adding the rest of this. Hot compost, leaves, everything else, dirt, whatever you name it, it's probably in there. I already took out one rose bush, but yeah, I was gifted with this one just a little bit ago. I just noticed it back here, so I will be taking this and dumping it in there. Unfortunately, this will take a few years to break down, biodegrade, compact, sink down, do whatever it needs to do to get me my bed nutrients, but I'm not too worried. Most of the stuff that I had originally buried in there, I had buried a bunch of organic material. The only thing that didn't decompose was a bunch of eggshells, which you can see I still have piled up right here. A whole bunch of them. If I would have probably another couple of months, those things would have been gone completely. I mean, that stuff is as brittle as like sun-baked, like skinny plastic. But yeah, that's what I got going on today, folks. Just figured I'd give you a short little update on my project. Also, as I stated in the last video, I will be joining all of these videos in a playlist at some point, so you guys can watch the whole progress back to back to back without having one solid, long, 2-hour long video, which I don't think you guys want to listen to me ramble for 2 hours. unless it's on a live stream. But anyways, thank you guys for following me thus far. Stick with me until the end. I've got a lot of plans coming for this little space that I'm allowed to use. Hopefully I can get a good yield of crops this year. Hit that thumbs up on your way out. Share this out with friends and family. Let everybody know where I'm at. And aside from that, I will see you folks on the next one. This will be Fox It Outdoors, signing off.